Welcome students, I am your SST teacher. We are going to read grade 5 SST. Lesson number 3, Life in Deserts and Forest Region. Deserts are very dry areas of land where few plants and animals can live, where there is very little rain. See in the map, most of the deserts are in the western part of the continent. Some of the different type of deserts are described here. Polar deserts, subtropical deserts, continental deserts and coastal desert. Polar desert, these deserts are at the two poles of the earth, the Antarctic and the Arctic. Subtropical deserts, these are close to the tropics, north and south of the equator. The Sahara desert, the Arabian desert and the Kalahari desert are deserts in this type. Continental desert, these deserts are in the middle of a continent. The Gobi desert in Iran is the example of continental desert. Next, coastal desert. In some coastal areas, dry land winds blow throughout the year. They do not much moisture, so no rain falls and the land becomes a desert. The Nile in Namibia is a... Students, now I am going to tell you some questions that will be used for multi-purposes like true false, filling the blanks and MCQs. Deserts where there is very little rain. Some of different type of deserts: polar deserts, subtropical desert, continental desert and coastal desert. First one is polar desert. These deserts are at the two poles of Earth, the Antarctic, the Arctic and the Antarctic. Subtropical desert, these are close to the tropics, north and south of the equator. The Sahara desert, the Arabian desert and the Kalahari deserts are deserts of this type. Continental desert, these deserts are in the middle of a continent. The Gobi desert, Kazalkum and Dastalut in Iran are example of continental desert. Coastal desert, the Namib desert in Namibia is a coastal desert. Climate, in cold deserts the temperature remain below 5 degrees centigrade during winters. In hot desert, temperature up to 60 degrees have been recorded. This is because during the day the land heats up very quickly. At night the heat escapes quickly too. The local winds in a desert are usually dry and dusty. Next, land. About 1/5 of the Earth's land surface is desert. Deserts are also created when grazing animals eat up all the vegetation and the land gradually becomes burned. In sandy deserts, the sand is not always flat. Crescent dunes are formed by the wind. In deserts in the Middle East, there are dry river beds called wadis, valley. If there is any rain at all, a wadi can flood within minutes. Next, vegetations. Desert plants have few leaves and thick fleshy stem. These plants are usually spiny. The thick stem store water. The roots can absorb water before it soaks into the ground. Next, animal and people. Deserts may be dry and unwelcoming for people, but they are not without animal life. Lizards, snakes, scorpions, foxes, jaguars, hedgehogs, insects and birds live in the deserts. In the Thar, Arabian and Sahara deserts, camels are used to transport goods and people. The human population of desert region is very low. Next, a desert country. Saudi Arabia is a country that lies almost entirely within a desert. Today, it is one of the most developed countries in the Middle East. There are vast amounts of oil. Oil is a source of energy for industries, transport and power. Everyone needs oil. Saudi Arabia sells its oil all over the world, and with the money it gets, it is able to improve the life of its people. There are no larger rivers in Arabia, but only seasonal streams. Water from underground sources is pumped up and distributed. Today, some desert countries such as Saudi Arabia are very rich. Small villages have grown into large cities. Many modern air-conditioned hotels, hospitals, schools, offices and factories have been built in these cities. Forest. There are two types of forest. Equatorial forests are close to the equator, separating north and south of it to the tropics, while most of the temperate forests lie between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere. Equatorial forests, also known as tropical rainforests, are found in the South American countries. These regions are also called hot wetlands. The equatorial region receives a lot of sunshine and it therefore very hot. The Amazon forest in Brazil is still the world's largest rainforest. These forests are very important as they are a source of oxygen for all living things and are known as the lungs of the earth. There are some plants that grow 15 cm in a day. The forests are thick and lush, the tall trees forming a canopy high above the ground. There are millions of small insects in these forests. Birds and larger animals also love these forests. Next forest, temperate forest. Temperate forest. They are found in the North American countries of the USA and Canada, in a large part of Europe and in North and Northeast Asia. These areas are quite cold and the forests here are either conifers or alpine. In conifer forests, most of the trees are conifers. They are usually very tall and have narrow needle-like leaves and bear cone-shaped fruits. On the higher slopes, there are alpine forests. The trees in alpine forests do not grow very tall because of the cold climate and the vegetation is also not very rich. During winter, it gets so cold in these areas that there is thick snow on the ground and some of the rivers and lakes freeze over. There are smaller animals too and a variety of majority birds. Some of the larger animals are hunted or trapped for their fur. The best furs are sold at very high prices and are made into coats, hats and other garments. Page number 23, work page. Find these words in a dictionary or an encyclopedia. Write a sentence to explain each word. First one, Bedouin, tribe, Arabia. Second, Sirocco, winds in Mediterranean. Wadi, dry rivers, beads in deserts. Nomad, group of people, tribe. Cactus, a desert plant. B. Write the words below in the appropriate column. Winds belong to climate, so write wind here. Rocky belongs to land, so write rocky here. Stem belongs to vegetation, so write stem here. Roots belong to vegetation, so write roots in this column. Sandy belongs to land, so write sandy in this column. Temperature belongs to climate, so write temperature in this column. Rainfall belongs to climate, write rainfall here. Hedgehogs belongs to animals, so write hedgehogs in this column. Camels belongs to animals, so write camels here. Leaves belongs to vegetation, so write here. Lizards belongs to animal, so write lizards in this column. Dunes belongs to land, so write dunes here. Spiny belongs to vegetation, so write the spiny in this column. Snake belongs to animals, write snakes in this column. Wadi, land belongs to land, so write wadi in this column. Whirlwind belongs to climate, so write whirlwind here. Students, read your lesson carefully and circle the things found in equatorial forest with green ink and those in temperate forest with blue. Some of the things may be found in both kinds of forest. Circle them with both colors. Students, this is your task. Page number 24. D. Complete these sentences. Trees in alpine forest do not grow very tall because of cold climate. Roots of coniferous trees help to keep the soil of being washed away. Dead trees in rainforest do not fall to the ground because of very thick forest. Plants in rainforest grow fast because of heavy rainfall and fertile soil. Animals are not hunted for their fur because to protect wild. Number 1. What are continental deserts? How are they formed? Answer. The continental deserts in the middle of a continent, they are formed by weathering process. Question number 2. Why is the population of desert region so low? Answer. Due to the lack of water and vegetation. Question number 3. What sort of vegetation would you find in a desert? Answer. Thorny shrubs and cactus. Question number 4. How has Saudi Arabia become a rich country? Answer. Because of oil production. Question number 5. Name the South American countries which have equatorial forest. Answer. Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil. Question number 6. Why are equatorial forests important? Answer. Because they return lots of oxygen to the atmosphere and contain many useful plants and animals. Question number 7. Differentiate between equatorial and temperate forest. Answer. Location is the main difference between these forests. Question number 8. What problems do people living in equatorial forest face? Answer. Loss of habitat due to cutting down of trees, loss of culture and tradition.